Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here, and welcome to my guide on the Forgiveness of a Chaos Dwarf quest. Now, for this quest you need the following requirements. You need to complete the Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf quest and Between a Rock quest. You'll need these skill requirements: 61 Hunter, 61 Firemaking and 69 Strength. All of those stats can be boosted if you need them to be. And as for items, you'll need at least 6 free inventory spaces, and you'll also need weapon, armour and food in order to fight a level 70 Khaos Dwarf Hands Cannoneer. But that's it for requirements and items. Now on to the quest starting point. So, like all the other quests in this quest series, they take place in the city of Keldagrim. So the quickest way to get to Keldagrim is to head to the Grand Exchange. So you can either do that by teleporting to the Grand Exchange if you have the spell to do so, or travel from the Varrock Lodestone. But you'll find the trapdoor to the northwest corner of the Grand Exchange, which will then take you to the city of Keldagrim. Once you're in the city, to start the quest we need to speak to Commander Veldebarn, who can be found in the Black Guards building in the western part of Keldagrim. So I'll speak to you when you're there. So he will tell you that the Blackguard commander isn't giving him any extra guards to investigate the disappearance of dwarfs, so you want to offer to help him. Upon trying to ask Commander Veldebarn another question, a guard comes in and informs him that the Chaos Dwarfs have been spotted in the city and that Colonel Grender is asking for assistance, and after a short cutscene you'll be taken to the Keldagrim Watchtower on the outskirts of the city. The commander will ask the colonel about the situation, and Grender relates that a small force of Chaos Dwarfs showed up. Her men trapped one of the Chaos Dwarfs in the tower, but 6 of her men have been killed trying to face the dwarf, as they seem to possess some kind of magical weapon. Veldebarn will offer to deal with the dwarf and ask if you're ready to go with him. Accept, and you want to enter the tower and go up the stairs. You want to go up another set of stairs again to the second floor, and you'll find Veldebarn fighting the Chaos Dwarf. So you have to kill a Chaos Dwarf hand cannoneer who uses the hand cannon. With a high combat level, this is not a difficult fight at all, and the cannon fires quite slowly, about the speed of a halberd, but can hit up to 15-20 life points. Use protect from missiles if the cannon is doing a lot of damage to you. Once you have defeated the dwarf, pick up the mysterious slip and speak to Commander Veldebarn, and he will tell you that the slip is a Grand Exchange order and ask you to head over to Grand Exchange to exchange the slip. Be sure to use the option "I'm going to take this note to the Grand Exchange" before continuing the quest. So you want to head back to the Grand Exchange. You can either teleport to it if you use that to get there at the beginning part of the quest, or just travel back via the minecarts like you used to get here in the first place. When you're at the Grand Exchange, you want to talk to one of the clerks to initiate a short conversation about the order, and the clerk will hand you a package which contains a yellow and green stone, a rod, a bowl, a turn screw, a metal rectangle and a boot. Just note that Grand Exchange clerks in Prividinus cannot exchange the slip. It has to be at the Grand Exchange in Varrock. So with the package in your inventory, you want to return to Keldagrim using the minecart system once again. So we now want to go to the Laughing Miner pub in eastern Keldagrim to find the commander sitting at a table. Talking will begin an interactive talking cutscene. You want to exhaust every option, which includes going back and talking about something else. Eventually he will ask you to ask the barmaid for a guardsman's stout on his tab. When you ask the barmaid for a drink, she'll tell you that he has been in a lot lately and he used to be here with his lady friend, but she hasn't seen her in a while. Give him the drink, which will start another cutscene, and ask him about his lady friend, and Veldebarn will say he hasn't been with anyone lately, especially not since the battle. And asking him about the battle, he'll then ask you to take him back to the Blackguard headquarters. Another cutscene will take place where Veldebarn, still drunk, will call out the Supreme Commander, and they will try and stop Veldebarn doing anything rash, but he goes inside anyway and argues drunkenly with the Commander. After the cutscene, head back to the south area of Western Keldagrim, passing through the watchtower where you fought the Chaos Dwarf Cannoneer. So you haven't already done so already, open the package and remove the boot and place it in your inventory. You then want to use the boot on the footprints located south of the watchtower to reveal a longer trail leading to the Keldagrim southwest mine. This is where you need 61 hunters, so use your boost here if you need to. So follow the trail south past the Dwarven Ferryman and then west across the bridge into an area with a mining icon on the minimap. You then want to retrieve a bowl from the package and use it on the fire in the mining cavern to put it out. You then want to use a boost for level 61 firemaking if you need to, as it's required for this bit. Remove the bowl, and then closer examination will reveal a socket at the bottom of the fire pit. So you want to take out the rod from the package and use it on the fire pit, and then turn the rods. This is where you need level 69 strength, so again boost here if you need to. A secret tunnel will open where a wall to the west of the fire pit was. Enter the tunnel and continue heading west through the cavern and enter a doorway. Now you want to try riding the cart, but both hands need to be free, and after a short ride it will return you back to where you was, and a message will appear suggesting that you go talk to Veldebarn if he's awake. So when leaving the cave, there'll be two options. Select Return to Keldagrim and you will appear right next to the Blackguard headquarters in West Keldagrim. And you want to talk to Veldebarn and tell him about the secret entrance, and he will ask you if you're ready to go back and check it out with him. Accept and he will follow. So you want to then return to the secret tunnel and go back to the minecart area. So when you enter the minecart area, Veldebarn will say that it feels familiar, but he can't remember where. Try to control the dwarven machinery and ask Veldebarn, and he will then tell you yellow and green stones can be used to control the direction. Ask Veldebarn to use the stones while you travel in the train cart. So get in the train cart, and every time you reach a junction, Veldebarn will ask you which stone to use. The green stone leads you left at a junction and the yellow stone leads you right. And the object is to get to the right path, but this is the correct solution to get you across, and it will be the same for every player. So junction 1 is yellow, junction 2 is green, junction 3 is yellow, junction 4 is green, junction 5 is green, and in junction 6 to 9 is yellow all the rest of the way. Once you're at the end, pull the bridge lever to lower the bridge so Veldebarn can cross over. He will then begin to follow you again, and you want to head south to the cage and open the door to free the captives. Talk to Vjoila, I think her name is, the captive just inside the door, and tell her she should return to Keldagrim and the captives will leave the cage. You then want to head south and turn the switch to open the doorway, and Veldebarn will help with this bit. Make sure you have your weaponry equipped and then go through the doorway. A cutscene will take place of an ogre shaman transforming one of the dwarves into a chaos dwarf. Veldebarn will remember he's seen this before by crying out "Hilda, no!" attracting the attention of the Red Axe director and Colonel Grimson. Veldebarn will run into the Grand Exchange order slips room behind you, and you want to follow him inside. Talk to Veldebarn and he'll reveal that Hilda was abducted and transformed into a Chaos Dwarf. Talk to him further and he will tell you about the sorting machine. Grimson will interrupt your conversation and reveal that the Cannoneer defeated back at the tower was in fact Hilda herself, who was Veldebarn's lady friend. Open your package and take out the metal rectangle and turn screw. Use the metal rectangle on the sorting machine to stop it, and then use the turn screw on it to unscrew it from the wall. Your character will then pull the tipping machine. Your character will then tip the machine over, revealing an escape hole in the wall behind it. Squeeze through the hole, and then you want to ride the train cart, and again making sure both hands are free to do this, and a cutscene will follow showing the adventurer and Felderbarn escaping and warning the Consortium of the threat to Keldagrim. After the cutscene is ended, it will come, congratulations, you have completed Forgiveness of a Chaos Dwarf. You're awarded 2 quest points, 30,000 Firemaking, Hunter and Strength experience, access to the Chaos Dwarf battlefield and the North Keldagrim mining area, ability to wield the hand cannon, 2 treasure hunter keys and 2 hearts of ice. So there we are, quest complete. Not an overly difficult quest, more of a lengthy one with all the different dialogue and cutscenes you have to go through, but it doesn't take that long really if you sort of speed through it. Overall rewards for this quest pretty decent in terms of the XP and obviously access to the Chaos Dwarf battlefield. I've not ever sort of really used it myself, but obviously I know there's quite a lot of enemies who are all fighting around there, and you've got all the different monsters you can defeat, and each of them will give you different drops. But yeah, the main attraction of it really is the chance to get the Dragon Pickaxe, which is a drop from the Red Axe Dwarfs, and also obviously the hand cannon and the hand cannon ammo. And obviously this quest is required to complete the sequel quest, King of the Dwarfs. But yeah, don't think you'll run into any problems following my guide. However, if you do get stuck at all, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best as I can. If not, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Thanks everyone, bye bye.